Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin? Is this something that we wanted to see? Price hovering between this 47 to 48,000 range, and if it is, then what kind of scenario are we going to expect to unfollow for Bitcoin here in the immediate short term and in the upcoming days? All this scenario will be talking to this video, so please watch it till the end. And I would also really appreciate guys if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on guys, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Now without wasting any time, let's jump into the content. So there we go guys, we are going to jump straight away here in a daily time frame, because in a daily we are aware right now the price of Bitcoin is finding support at this 20 exponential moving average, because we have always been aware this 20 exponential moving average along with this 50 in a daily time frame is going to be one strong line of support for Bitcoin. So that's why as long as we are going to stay above these two moving averages, right, we could still expect this trend to continue here to the upside. Why? Because this similar scenario has played plenty of time in past Bitcoin price action. Whenever we lost the support from the 20 exponential, we came across this 50, found support, got tested twice, and started this rally here to the upside. Similar scenario unfolded here and here as well. So as you can see, unless the price is not breaking below this 20 and also the 50 exponential moving average, any sort of a shakeout should be taken as a normal price pullback and not a bearish continuation pattern here to the downside. Yes, definitely there are some sign of weakness. We can see that because indicators here to the downside is not supporting the price action. I mean, if you look at this MACD in a daily, is MACD still a bearish MACD cross? But if you look at this RSI is still above 50 level and T3 CCI in a negative territory. So if we see confirmation from these three indicators, then this trend is more likely to continue here to the upside. So let's see how these indicators are going to be unfolding here in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. But now if we look at this here in a bit different way, you can see here, yesterday I did talk about this scenario that was unfolding for Bitcoin and also showed you guys with each and every golden cross we always has seen some sort of a retracement before price again bouncing here to the upward direction, because you can see this was also golden cross, but after golden cross we saw this pullback type of scenario consolidation and started this new move here to the upward direction. If you look at this here also from this 2020, right, you can see this black swan event, but before the black swan event, after the golden cross, we did saw this pullback type of scenario and again price started dumping. And if you go backwards, right, you can see this golden cross. After this golden cross, we witnessed a similar price pullback type of scenario, but after that, we started this new rally here to the upside. So that's why I'm also expecting the price at this current state to see some more shakeout, right? Just like here, guys, just like this one here. If we look at this broadening bottom, let me hide this golden cross. You can see here, this broadening bottom scenario and this one here. This could be playing out similar to this one here from the past Bitcoin price action. So that's why, since we have already found support at the lower line area of this broadening wedge, guys, I'm also expecting more of a similar price structure to unfollow from here, right? A small pullback and then a move here to the upside, as long as the support from this falling trend line or the lower line area of this broadening wedge is going to act as a support. So that's why right now we are also expecting more of a range bound type of scenario playing out, also a small pullback before price chooses the actual trend direction. And why is this so important? Is because if you look at this price structure in a smaller time frame, you can see here, guys. So this here is price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame. If you would just monitor the price around this area, you can see very, very clearly, guys, the price of Bitcoin, right? The price of Bitcoin could be also holding this support from parallel channel. Now, if you look at this parallel channel, the upper line was a strong line of resistance. And now the same line is holding the price, as you can see here, right? So what does this mean? If the price of Bitcoin does somehow manage to find support above this trend line, the upper line area of this parallel channel, this could be more of a retest, because you can see the same line in the past Bitcoin price action was acting as a resistance, is acting now as a support. So now if this is going to be a retest, then we could be seeing some impulsive movement to play out here for Bitcoin price action. But if we do fail also to find support at this top of this parallel channel, right, then where we might be getting gravitated, I will be expecting a price pullback at least towards the central line of this parallel channel that could be around 46,000 price range. And why 46,000 is because I showed you yesterday with a very simple example from CPR. You can see here. So guys, now if we look at the CPI indicator, right, for the September month and also include the price action of Bitcoin, we can see very clearly the price of Bitcoin has already tested the monthly R1 target line, saw this pullback, came at the CPI line, the top CPI line, central CPI line, bottom CPI line. These three lines are the strongest line of support. So that's why with each and every pullback, you can see how perfectly the price is finding support at the CPI line. And also if you are a CPI trader, this indicator definitely is a great help, and you must agree with me because it provides us with information beforehand. And for those individuals watching this for the first time and unaware of this traditional indicator, the CPI indicator, then you can check my video. It must be popping up right now. I have explained everything, how to use it and how to also implement this in your chart. So now the reason why we were saying if we do see any sort of a pullback and price also breaking the top of this parallel channel, right, the top line, which is acting as a support right now, and if we do see a pullback, then I am expecting a pullback at least, right, towards this top CPI line. The top CPI line is going to remain here, and it's also going to be acting as a strongest line of support, and that is lying around 46,000 price range. So that's why if we fail to find support at this upper line area of this parallel channel, then we might be getting gravitated towards the central line here, and this central line is also lying around 46,000 price range. And I am actually going to expect a strong support and also a bounce as soon as we retest this 46,000 price range. And this indicator, right, is also indicating us the pullback here could be towards this top CPI line if we do see any pullback, right, and a really strong bounce, because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever we have seen this kind of retest happening, after that the price has also shown a really nice bullish movement. And now let me show you this price movement around this area in a bit different way. For those individuals who have watched my video from yesterday, this chart along with the parabolic curve scenario which we talked on my yesterday's video, with each and every price pullback, you can see the parabolic line were acting as a strong line of support. So that's why we said if we do see a pullback here in the price action of Bitcoin, then again where we might be hitting also around this parabolic curve, and this parabolic line is also sitting around 46,000 range. So that's why if the support from this 47,000 is going to get rejected, right, and we are going to see a pullback, then we are aware we do have some strong line of support lying around this 46,000 price range for Bitcoin. But now let's look at this in a bit different way. I mean in a smaller time frame, because I want to show you some very interesting scenario unfolding around this price range. So if you would monitor this price movement, right, here, this is in an hourly time frame. You can see yesterday we did talk about this broadening wedge type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. We did saw this pullback, and if you have watched my video from yesterday, I was talking about this triple top and price could be testing the 47,000 to 46,900 range. You can see we did saw a pullback, came exactly around this 47,000 and also a really nice bounce after that. So now this scenario is also playing out very well. So what to expect next, guys? Because if this is going to get rejected again and see another pullback, we are aware the parabolic curve line is definitely going to be acting as a support around this 46,000 range. But for now, if we look at this in a bit different way, I mean if you simply add this one scenario, guys, you can see here, if this is going to be more of a bullish flag, then we are testing the upper line area here in a smaller time frame, which previously acted as a resistance. So this is also not a bad sign. So in a shorter time frame around this price range of 47,400, 47,500, right, we do have some support lying around from this falling channel, or you can also look this whole as a flag. So if this is a bull flag, then we could be starting another movement here to the upside in this manner. So let's see how these scenarios are going to play out for Bitcoin. So if you enjoyed my work, then guys, come on, hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.